Hi Sagittarius, how are you? This is going to be a reading for mid-June. This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It is a collective reading. I'm picking up on multiple energies. I hope that you are enjoying your summer. Saggy, remember that we are currently in Mercury retrograde, Saturn retrograde. These are very important and very powerful energies, so be mindful and cognizant of these energies. Saturn is the planet of karma. Currently, karma is being transformed, changed, and given to people, places, and things for situations that we have lost in our life or that we have suffered in our life. So let's say, for example, you were in a business and you lost money, or you had a relationship and people lied, cheated, and deceived you. Karma is at play right now. So Saturn, the Lord of Karma, is going to be compensating you for your losses and also giving people their karmic debt, those people who have wronged you. Also, we're in Mercury retrograde. Mercury will be retrograde for the rest of, I believe, June until the 22nd. Mercury is the planet of communication. It is highly advised not to sign a contract during a Mercury retrograde. Also, people from the past may be coming out of nowhere to communicate with you, so be mindful that you might be receiving this information or communication or text about your past people. Also, databases, computers, anything electronic may be acting up as well, so be mindful. Let's find out what's happening for you, Sagittarius. Remember that this is you or your person. This represents an energy of someone who is in a relationship with you or in a business or a friend, family member, anyone in your space, anyone who takes up space in your energy. It's important to know that if this doesn't resonate for you, it may resonate for someone else who's watching. Also, make sure you watch your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs to get the full clarity. If you'd like to book a personal reading, you can email me at canceriandivinelightlovetarot@gmail.com. Let's find out what's coming up for Sagittarius. The Star card. So wishes fulfilled, spiritual healing, spiritual awakening. This is a time when you go within your body, mind, and soul, and you create an energy where this spiritual healing, awakening, or this enlightenment helps you in some way, okay? Also, we have the Nine of Wands. So if you are dealing with a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, fire sign, this can represent some kind of spiritual healing within your relationship with them. Or you could be dealing with an Aquarius, okay? The Star card represents Aquarius and Nine of Wands in reverse, putting down your guards, putting down your defensive energy. So in the past, if you were dealing with an Aquarius or a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, where your guards were up or their guards were up, where they were feeling defensive, that's going to be healed at this time. Okay, because the Nine of Wands in reverse means I'm no longer going to feel like the wounded warrior. I'm no longer going to feel like I have to be defensive and I have to like stand my ground and protect myself. I'm letting down my guards and I'm going to heal the relationship or heal myself. If this is an internal thing, you could be going through a situation where this spiritual cleansing of mind, body, and soul is allowing you to pull down your defenses, kind of spiritually awaken yourself, clear out those bad people or bad things or bad scenarios so that you can have this healing. Because the Star card represents Major Arcana Aquarius, but this also represents healing and divine timing, okay? What's the energy for Saggy? What's the energy for Saggy? Okay, the Chariot and the Empress. Some of you could be dealing with a Cancerian. The Empress is someone who is aesthetically very pleasing, or this can represent you. Now we have two major arcanas. We have the Star card, which is healing, transformation, or Aquarius. We have the Chariot, which is Cancerian energy, or this is forward action, forward movement, some kind of spiritual awakening. Then we have the Empress. These are three major arcanas. So the Empress is a rebirth. Sagittarius, if you're a female, this can represent pregnancy. Okay, the Empress is pregnancy. So be mindful if you're dealing with an Aquarius or you're dealing with a Cancer and you are a female Saggy, you could be getting pregnant. So be careful and be mindful of that. Now, for the rest of the Saggies, obviously the men are not going to get pregnant. But what this represents is this is a rebirth in your thought process, or in your relationship, or in your struggle, whatever you were going through, your healing, wishes are becoming fulfilled. You could have a rebirth of your mind, body, and soul, or you could be starting a new project. It's a rebirth of your creativity. The Empress is also someone who's aesthetically very pleasing, very good looking. So you might know someone who's a Cancer or is an Aquarius who's very good looking. The Empress is also financially stable. She dresses nice, she looks nice, she has her shit together, basically. Okay, so this could be you, this could be your person. Also, this can represent a car. Maybe you're looking to buy a new car, maybe you need a new car. But the Chariot represents forward action. Okay, the Chariot represents forward movement. We're going to clarify and see what these are, but those are major arcana. So let's see what's going on here for you. Why is the Star card here for Saggy? Please show me. Why is the Star card here for Sagittarius? Okay, so some of you have cut off communication with a Gemini. The Eight of Wands in reverse, cutting off communication. Some of you have had this spiritual healing in a relationship with this Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or this Cancer, or whoever. You've had this spiritual healing because you cut out a Gemini. Now the Lovers is Gemini energy. Others of you, let's say scenario 2. So scenario 1, you were dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius who you cut out of your life. You stopped communicating, Eight of Wands in reverse, because you needed spiritual healing within your relationship with this Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or with this Cancer, or with whoever. Now, scenario 2, or this Aquarius. Scenario number 2. You have a situation where there's something that's trying to create healing for you, but you're blocking it because you're not paying attention to the spiritual signs, okay? The Eight of Wands is blocked communication. So you could be blocking spiritual message. Let's say, for example, God is trying to communicate with you through numbers, through energies. Everything has a message from God. Numbers have spiritual meanings. There are birds that are spiritual meanings. If you see a red bird, that's a spiritual meaning. A blue bird has a spiritual meaning. A white butterfly has a spiritual meaning. You might have all these spiritual signs that God's trying to communicate with you, but you're not paying attention to them because you're blocked off. Either you're focused on work, or you're not paying attention, or you're stressed out, or you're just not spiritually evolved enough to be able to sit in the nature and quiet your mind and release your stress and think of positive things so that you can receive messages. However it resonates, I feel like this spiritual healing is going to start happening now, but you need to open up your mind, body, and soul to be able to hear these messages. Why is a Chariot here for Saggy? Okay, the High Priestess. This represents Pisces. This also represents spiritual awakening. As I was just telling you, when you take these two cards, this is prayer and meditation together. Prayer and meditation will give you forward action. Okay, so this is Cancer, major arcana, but this is also forward action, forward movement, determination, drive, passion, you know, that hustle energy. Some of you need to pray more and to meditate more so that you can get these spiritual messages that the universe is trying to give you. Others of you might have a Cancerian who's helping you to heal this relationship with a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, another fire sign like yourself, or help you to heal. Others of you have a Pisces who might be helping you. So this represents prayer, and this represents tapping into your high vibrational energy. This is the motivation to clear your mind, body, and soul to be able to receive meditation and messages, because when you are cleared in your mind, body, and soul, and you meditate and pray, you'll receive spiritual messages and awakenings. Maybe you have a Cancerian who's helping you to understand how to pray or how to meditate so that you can receive these spiritual messages. But we have a lot of major arcana. We have Cancer, we have Pisces, we have Aquarius, we have Gemini, and we have Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. So as an energy, this is forward action, forward movement, prayer, meditation, and divine timing. I feel like you are taking out the things that are blocking you away from whatever was causing you, because you have the Ten of Swords in reverse, which is great. The Ten of Swords in reverse means in the past, I was very stressed out. I had things that were causing me to be upset. But now I've released those things because I understand and I know that when I want to heal my mind, body, and soul, I remove people, places, and things that don't serve me. I pray, I meditate, I get myself into a higher level of spirituality. I raise my vibration, and therefore I'm able to receive the blessings that God has for me. Why is the High Priestess here? Okay, some of you have an apology that's coming from a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or from a Gemini, or a Pisces, or a Cancer, or an Aquarius. An apology that's coming. Now, you've been stressed out about something in the past that's being released. Someone might have been acting immature in your life. You could have had an immature Gemini or an immature Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, like yourself, fire, whoever. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Somebody who was immature. They have been losing sleep because you've cut off communication with them. They're not happy that Sagittarius has cut off communication. Well, Sagittarius is a fire sign. If you're going to act incorrectly with a fire sign, they'll cut you out. They don't have the emotion where they're going to feel bad for you. And if they do feel bad for you, they won't show it. So you have an apology coming to you. This apology could be coming from a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius because they understand and know that they were acting immaturely. But overall, I see that you have a beautiful spiritual awakening and healing, and you have something that's going to be beautiful, forward action, forward movement. Some of you might be getting pregnant if you're a female. Also, some of you might be buying a car. But you have, in this reading, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcana. Major arcana are life lessons. Major arcana are also zodiac signs. So you could be dealing with a Pisces and a Cancer and a Gemini and an Aquarius. Who else? And the Libra. The Empress represents Libra. This is 5 major arcana. Life lessons that you have to learn to spiritually awaken mind, body, and soul. But also, some of you could have this transformation and change within the way that your thought process is, so that you can be able to get spiritual messages from the universe and be able to be spiritually enlightened. Beautiful energy, Saggy. I wish you all a wonderful rest of the June. I will see you in July. Namaste.